How to identify leakages on the intake manifold. This vehicle came in with a fault code. Connecting the KTS doing control unit diagnosis, it turned out that the fault codes were registered in the ECU. These fault codes led us to the conclusion that the problem has to do with the gas mixture. Even by using the emission tester, we found out that the emission gas compilation looks strange. On various occasions, the trouble had its origin in leakage somewhere in the intake manifold area. To identify precisely the location of such a leakage on the engine block or intake manifold is very difficult and complicated. Now we try to localize the leakage with the SMT 300. Connect the red clamp to the battery positive and the black clamp to the battery negative. Now we have to close any type of open-end hose in the surrounding of the engine block using the available caps and plugs. Once this is done, simply introduce the smoke supply hose of the SMT 300 into the pipe of the oil level measuring stick on the engine. Now the SMT 300 must be turned on and brought into smoke mode. We will then try to localize the leakage. In this case, the leakage can be localized on the crankshaft vent. How to localize leakage on the body. Thanks to the diffuser, the SMT 300 also can be used to detect wind or water leakages all over the body. When the blower is turned on to full power, the pressure inside the passenger compartment is gently increasing. Thanks to this effect, we are able to easily detect any kind of leakage. When the SMT 300 is connected and it is switched to smoke mode, we can go along the contours and find the spot where the smoke cloud is blown away. This shows us where there is a leakage. In this case, we see very clearly, based on the behavior of the consisting smoke cloud, that the gasket placed behind the door is not tight. These circumstances could be the reason for water entrance in the case of rain or even wind noise while driving at high speed. How to localize a leakage in the muffler system. With the SMT 300, leakages in the muffler system can also be detected. Any kind of leakage in the muffler pipe could disturb a normal operating oxygen sensor on both petrol and diesel cars. In these cases, we use an auxiliary battery, where we connect the positive and negative connection clamp. From the scope of delivery, we would use the yellow tabs or caps to close one of the 2 tailpipes on this vehicle. With the specially designed rubber cone, which is suitable for different diameters, we can introduce the smoke into the muffler pipe. The smoke supplying hose from the SMT 300 must be connected, and then the equipment is turned on and set it in smoke mode. Now it is time to search for possible leakages in the muffler system. How to localize a leakage on a vacuum circuit. We were able to localize a leakage on this pipe junction. One of the typical faults on new generation diesel engines is pressure leakage in vacuum systems. In the following demonstration, we are going to detect such a leakage. This is very complicated, as the pipe or hose system is similar to a spider web. We open up the hose and connect the smoke supply pipe of the SMT 300 and turn it on. Once it is connected, the indicator shows that there is a massive airflow on this system, which means that there is a leakage. Now we are going to introduce smoke, which enables us to look at where the smoke is running out of the hose system. When we see where the smoke is coming out, the leakage has been detected. As you can see, the SMT 300 is a very helpful piece of equipment which supports workshops in finding leakages of any kind. We take the SMT 300 and connect it to the battery on positive and negative, and open the vacuum circuit somewhere. In our case, the most convenient junction is the emission recirculation system.